2023 to discuss the strategy for the future of Belarus, in particular when there's a transition from Central and European countries in the 90s till 2005. And in these programs that took several months each year, participated as well public officials, I would say young public officials from Belarus. And there were 3 participants in the short course of 1 month and 10 participants and more.
At the heart of the constitutional order of a modern state, not only determining relationships between the individual groups and the state, but also permeating state structures and decision-making and oversight processes. According to the Statute of the Council of Europe, fundamental rights, together with the other 2 core elements, democracy and the rule of law, are the common basis of Europe at large.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and without further ado, I would now introduce Thomas Buchsbaum, who is not only a former Austrian ambassador and a former Austrian special envoy in Eastern Partnership, but as Gerhard, I think, referred to, he's the spiritus rector of this whole initiative. Without him, I think this pulpit would not exist and we wouldn't meet here. So Thomas, the floor is yours.
Good evening also from my side. As you have seen from the program, I'm the only non-professor here, so I will be really brief. And thank you very much, Gerhard, for your kind words. My task tonight, on the one hand, is to explain the political background of the book, which is presented today for the first time and available for consultation outside. On the other hand, I will give you an overview on the work of the Belarus Democratic Forces.
Belarusian team here in the audience, so don't judge me too severe. I need, on behalf of our Belarusian team, to express gratitude to the Ministry for funding this project, to His Excellency Buchsbaum, Dr. Buchsbaum, who is present here today, to distinguished members of the Venice Commission, who really helped a lot with this draft. And in the first part of my small presentation, I need to say something dealing with what Chairman of the Court, Professor Grabenwarden, told about a European legal culture. And my thesis of the first part is that Belarusian constitutionalism emerged and was developed as part of the Western legal tradition and European legal culture. And a lot of us remember
start with addressing the actual situation in Belarus. I will say then something on the human rights proposed in the democratic constitution and finish with some outlook for the future. I had the opportunity to attend the Warsaw Human Dimension conference last week, which is still ongoing, and there were several events, side events on Belarus organized by civil society as well as by participating states of OSCE who have a group supporting Belarus. And a lot of things were just happening. There was the referral by Lithuania of the situation of forced deportations and repression to the ICC. And there will be, tomorrow actually, a launching of a new proposal for a new Moscow mechanism on a similar issue, namely the forced.
Having about 15 minutes before we would have to go into an overtime, which we want to avoid because we still have a cocktail outside waiting for us, and also we want to give you the possibility to glance through the publication, of course. But with this, I would invite guests for the next 10-15 minutes or so to ask questions or to make comments. The floor is now yours. And please introduce yourself, maybe.